we've got a Super Bowl predictions game where none of the scenarios have anything to do with the game itself. Thank goodness. So for example, instead of guessing how many yards Saquon is going to get, I'm going to predict how many times I'll say fuck in the second quarter. So Queen Emma has prepared a bunch of these made up props for my personal Super Bowl weekend experience. Number 1, how many times will I text Jason, where are you this weekend in New Orleans? I'm going to say 2 times. I luckily do not lose him often because he is usually at, specifically when it comes to functions like this, he has a schedule set where I know where he is. And if I don't know where he is, I know the people who are with him and I've probably talked to them. And that sounds ridiculous, but hopefully we will be less ships passing in the night where we will not need a "where are you" text. Hopefully I can just enjoy some time with my husband in New Orleans, eating beignets without a child saying, "Can you fill up my water bottle?" That's what I'm going with 2. Last year in Vegas, it happened a few more times. Number 2, what will be the color of my shirt on game day? I have no idea. I genuinely don't know yet. I can pretty confidently say I will not be wearing red. Speaking of, a lot of fans have suggestions for the girl shirts. Amber Elise said the Go Trav shirts have to be in Philly colors. I do believe that we've gone completely neutral on those shirts. I'm unsure, but they have been ordered, so too late now. But I appreciate the suggestions, and I see where you're coming from. Number 3, how many times will I swear during the entirety of the game on Sunday? Emma's suggesting an over-under of 100. I would say over 100 times. And specifically, which curse word will I say the most? My dad's favorite one that I say. That's sarcasm. The only person I do not say the F word in front of is my father. He has requested a no cursing episode. It's not this one, Dad. I'm so sorry. Plug your ears. Fuck is going to be the front runner. I am going to say fuck the most. And any iteration of fuck, any version of fuck. Fucking, fuck this, fuck that, what the fuck, holy fuck, fuck shit, god damn it, fuck. All of those are options for what could happen. Holy fucking shit frequents while watching football. When I am at a game, specifically at a game around other people, I prefer to curse more quietly, but not necessarily less. Usually I'm watching the game in safe space, aka next to people or in earshot of people who either feel similarly or know that I curse like a sailor. So it's happening. And it would not be quite as loud as if I were in my own living room, but still a substantial number of fucks. And the best part about that is that it's like a stream of fucks, whether it's going well or going poorly. So over 100 fucks at least. I'm so sorry, Dad. Number 4, what are the odds of a video of Jason taking his shirt off during the game goes viral? I do think that I think he's moved on from that. I think he was very much feeling the vibe of Bill's Mafia when he did that. He had gone out and enjoyed the tailgate. I don't think he broke a table even though he wanted to. He was being at one with the people of Buffalo when he took his shirt off, even though it was in celebration of the Chiefs. My husband is very much someone who can just get down with a good fan base. And I think Bills Mafia has shown that they are just a good, passionate fan base. That's why he let everyone see his, chest. I will say that our girls did see that after the fact. And I believe it was, actually, they saw it live. And my mom texted me and said that Ellie said, I could be misquoting this, but it's something along the lines of, why are dad's boobs out? So I don't think his shirt's coming off this time. It also helped that it was freezing cold in Buffalo. And so taking his shirt off was like just like embracing the cold. Whereas in New Orleans, it's a dome. Not as exciting to disrobe. Number 5, if the Super Bowl broadcast cuts to the Kelsey suite, will we see you hiding in a corner? Maybe. Depending on how the game is going and at what point in the game you've caught me, there's a pretty good chance I'll be standing in the corner. If I'm doing like a headstand in the back, like if you see feet in the back of the shot, it's me doing a headstand, thinking that like if I get upside down, maybe that'll help. Because I'll do anything. I think I've made that clear. Like a crazy person. It's rational. No, it's not. I know that I've said a number of times that I am a stand person, but our family will be sitting in a suite. So we will most likely be joining them, which makes me so happy because I've said this so many times, but when your family is so spread out and you only get to see them a select number of times a year, even if you're not cheering in the same way, it's so much fun to see them and get to catch up in those little moments and get a good squeeze. Number 6, how many times will a fan shout, "Go Birds" at you while walking around New Orleans? The over-under is 1,000. I would say, that's a good one. I would say over 500 times, under 1,000 times. I have faith in Eagles fans, and I will be repping Eagles green in New Orleans. So people will know where my loyalties lie. But again, I love my brother-in-law, and I'm cheering for him too. I want to make that abundantly clear. There is a balancing act that's happening here. So just respects it, okay? Number 7, what will be the first New Orleans delicacy I eat? Easy. I'll read you the finalists. I'm going to tell you right now which one I'm going for. The finalists are beignets, gumbo, crawfish, jambalaya, po' boy, king cake. It's beignets. I had a beignet the last time we were there. Beignets were delicious. Also, I don't know if it was divine intervention or what, but last week there was someone who pops up on my For You page all the time. She reviews food everywhere that she goes, and she was just in New Orleans. And she had a po' boy, a shrimp po' boy. She poured this gravy on it. I will be seeking that po' boy out. That specific, I have it saved and I sent it to someone who I will be with in New Orleans so that we can find it. So Queen Emma asked, any of these kickstarting a pregnancy craving? I would say from that obnoxious rant, yes. Yes, they are. What wooden object will I knock on the most? Will I pack the wooden spoons? I will be packing the wooden spoons just in case, But my go-to, if I do not have wood present, this is so serious. My go-to, if I don't have a wooden object present, is to knock on the back side of my head, because that's what you do. I can't explain it. It's just what you do. There are quite a few fans concerned about the fact that the knock block is new. So we have people commenting that we should not be touching it. I will keep my hands off of it just in case. And we can save it for another time. But what I will tell you is that usually I do not discriminate. If it is truly wood, I will knock on it. That does it for my non-Super Bowl predictions.